So when you're looking at the SPY QQQ charts, so let's see what was our plan on SPY QQQ. The plan was simple. Market was gapping a little up. First it was down, then it became flat. Nvidia had a big news. So we said follow the live screen levels, check the daily sheet for levels, big extension. For market to push, we need over yesterday highs. Cautious of the profit take. If you see that I mentioned the profit take in the pre-market, on the voice, in the plan, every and each one of my traders knew that there's a chance of profit taking. And how is that? I'll show you. We're going to watch semiconductors, we're going to watch the VIX, our VIX repeatable strategy, we're going to watch that. So you see what was happening on SPY QQQ. So we see we dumped in the pre-market session and we gapped up big. Not really a big gap up, but we made a big move from the lows to all the way to up. Same for SPY. We have been selling or range bound, right? And we know that it was a pre-market dump, means that actually the investors are taking profits. And same thing for IWM, which is a mid cap, and you know that they have been selling the small cap, the mid cap. So we could see that there was the trend was really on the bearish side going to the downside. So we are not going to blindly be long. You see that SPY is not pushing over the MTF clouds, QQQ was not pushing over the MTF clouds, so we could not blindly long it, right? So that's why we know it's a profit taking. Then what do? We short it. That MH 512 short, that means when this 512 cloud breaks right here, you take a short here, right? And you watch the VIX. You take your first profits into 10 a.m. You do not cover because the 512 clouds are heavy and the pre-market low is your target. So I gave the pre-market low as the target. We hit the target on the pre-market lows. Then we got out in this chop, and we'll talk about the midday sell-off. Just get in right there when you see this candle because your risk is smaller. Closer to the cloud, your risk is smaller. Buy the puts, short it. You know, I was actually short on QQQs. I was short from 619, 619.71 right here, and then if you see that I covered for $2 profit. You know, whatever your size is, 500 shares, 1,000 shares. You know, that's whatever it is. Even 100 shares is good here. So I covered that, and I covered rest on the lows, and I was out of that short. But let's talk about the midday, right? So we left, and then the mid of the day, I noticed something. I noticed that there is a 13-minute bear flag. Right, so let's see if I can show you that. See if I also tweeted about it. So you could see that this was our morning short from the MTF clouds, and that was our morning short. The bear flag, you see there's a 30-minute chart, bear flag. So you can get a short right here on the 30-minute chart. If you get a short at low of the day, then your size need to be really small. We flushed all the way to MTF clouds. We flushed all the way to the lower MTF clouds. So once you start doing that, you will be able to get in this 512 breaks, 10 a.m. bear flag breaks, midday bear flag breaks, because clouds give you risk. Wherever you enter, clouds is your stops. You know, easiest way, and then you can hold your runners. And that, for example, the SPY puts literally from $1,000, you know, went for like $3,000 today. Even in the midday, they are lot. You need to understand those lot of options.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.